Autzen Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Washington Huskies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's off. Snowed under by the defense. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab, it's Webb. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the 1st quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put it together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Coastal Carolina was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Conway. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gets it to him on the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Breaks free. The tag. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Washington wants to go quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. To the air on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It's a draw. Oh, what a move to get room. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A little release to the back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
1st and 10.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Punt is on its way. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. From the gun. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. 3rd down play from the gun. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Nestled just inside that right upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll open the second half with a run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Washington right back to the line. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, he'll throw it. On the move and looking deep. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll have to push it downfield. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Huskies. And the comeback is on.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off-play action on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off-play action. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Trying play action. It's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Broncos are on the move. Just keep slinging it. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Works the middle of the field.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They recovered their own fumble, but now it's third down. Gives it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Harbor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good, just a few yards. Line getting set on second down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Got room to work. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Look out, he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Washington wants to go quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's
there he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Steps away to find some room. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll do it himself. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.